Hi Imran, hi Farooq. So I'm audible. Hello, hello. Is my voice audible? Hi Vinay. Good morning. Can anyone please confirm is my voice audible and you guys can see a screen?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I think it's too early. Let's wait for 2 more minutes and then we will start. Okay, fine. I think it's 7:02 and I think we should start now. Others they will be joining. Maybe it is too early today. Anyway, so my voice is audible and you guys can see my screen. Vinay, Farooq, and Imran, right? Can anyone please confirm is my voice audible and you guys can see my screen?
Yeah, Tanvi. You
Okay,
can see
fine,
your
perfect.
screen and you're audible.
Okay, fine. Farooq, yeah, right, audible, yeah. Okay, so quick introduction about myself. Okay, I'm Mohammed Tanveer Khan. I have now over close to 11 years of experience now in ETL, SQL data warehouse, database technologies. So throughout my career, I have worked on data-related projects only, and SQL, Python, Unix. These are my primary skill sets. So I think that's all about me. Okay. Quickly, anyone who can tell me like what is the expectation from this session? Can I start with Vinay? Vinay, quickly, just in one line, can you tell me what is the expectation you have from this session? Mm-hmm. Vinay, I cannot hear you. Are you on mute? Hello. Okay. Vinay, sorry, your voice is not audible. Farooq, can you want to share your expectation? What is your expectation from this session?
A brief clarity about ETL.
Sorry. Yeah.
A brief clarity about ETL, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Sure. Sure. Okay, Vinay, sorry, your voice was not audible. Still, it is not audible. Maybe if you want, you can disconnect and join again. Okay, fine. So guys, like this ETL testing, I have received many questions like, Tanvir, are you going to start from scratch or what? So of course, this session will be from scratch. Okay, I assume that you guys don't know anything about ETL. So I will start everything from scratch. Okay, and my target audience are the one who are looking for a job in ETL testing. Okay, because many requests I have received and they told like they are looking for a job in ETL testing. They want to change from manual to ETL testing or from automation to ETL or something like that, from functional to ETL testing. They're interested. Okay, so this course has been designed keeping all those points in mind, that if you're going to attend any interview in ETL testing, so you should be able to clear it. Okay, that's the one agenda. And the second target audience are those who are working in live project in any company, okay, and they are facing challenges in different scenarios. Okay, they're getting stuck, they don't know how to proceed. Okay, so this will help you to solve all those test cases or those scenarios as well. Okay, now third thing is this course has been designed not specific to any particular project, not specific to a particular domain. Okay, this is a generic. Okay, we will be discussing generic topics about ETL testing, the data warehouse, data architecture, and all those things. Okay, so and domain as well, that will be generic. But again, I'm repeating, like if you have any question, any doubt, you can stop me at any point of time and you can ask me a question. Try to make the session interactive, guys. Okay, if the session is more interactive, you will get more benefited. If you're not asking questions and you're just listening to me, so believe me, that will not be that much useful to you. Okay, and at the end of session, I'll be sharing recording as well, the hands-on as well. Okay, so you can go through that. Fine. Okay, so let's proceed. So first of all, what is the need for ETL? Why we need ETL? Before proceeding that what is ETL, we should understand that why we need ETL. What is the need of an ETL project? Anyone who knows this? Any idea? Don't think that I'm giving a right answer or wrong answer. Don't bother about that. Just tell me if you know anything that, okay, what is the need for an ETL? Suppose any organization, they have ETL projects. So how they are getting benefited? How that will help them? Any idea? Farooq, Imran, Vinay? Okay. Tell yeah, yes or no. Do you have any idea or not?
No,
No
No,
idea.
sir.
Okay, fine. No problem. Okay. See, so before telling you what is ETL, you should know that why ETL? What is the need for ETL? For any topic, any language, always ask this question, that why I want to learn this, what is the use of this, why only this, and all those things. Okay. So before proceeding that what is ETL, what are the different layers in ETL and all those things, you can see there are different layers in ETL, there are different diagrams and all those things. First of all, we should understand that why any organization wants an ETL project. Okay. So to understand that, just a minute. Let me open a hands-on sheet. Okay. And this sheet I'll be sharing with you on a daily basis. Today is 17th, 17th Jan. First of all, I'm presenting a scenario in front of you. Okay, and listen to that very carefully. Fine. Suppose I have opened a Shopper Smart. Okay, it's like your Big Bazaar or any other retail outlet. Okay, whatever it may be, I have opened a Shopper Smart. Okay, I opened the Shopper Smart in suppose I opened this in Delhi. Okay, and I have a lot of items. Okay, like cosmetics items is there, cosmetics is there, and food and beverages is there. Okay, I have clothes section, clothes section. Then what else? The sports. What else, guys? What else you want to add in a Shopper Smart? Cosmetics, food and beverages, clothes, sports. Any other thing? Do you know? Electronics item, right? Okay, suppose take this five department in this shop. So I have opened a Shopper Smart. Okay, and location is Delhi. And these are the items like cosmetics department, food and beverages, clothes, sports, and electronics item are there. Okay, so sorry, let's keep chocolates and snacks. No, food and beverages will come under that. Okay, fine. So these all things are there, and my shop is running well. Okay, I am the manager there. Suppose the manager is mm, just a minute. I'm the manager at that shop. Okay, I'm running this shop. Everything is running perfectly. I'm getting good benefit. Okay. So after that, suppose one of my friends suggested me that okay, Tanvir, your shop is running very good. You are earning good profit. You are making good profit. Okay. So do one thing. Why you are not thinking to expand this? Let's open a similar shop in Mumbai. Okay. So I thought, okay, this is a good idea. Let's expand my business, and I opened a similar shop in Mumbai as well. Okay, and all those things. Same similar departments are there. I opened in Mumbai. Okay, and I'm keeping all these items related to these departments. Okay. Now tell me, is it possible for me to be a manager in Delhi and Mumbai both? Tell me yes or no. Guys, these are
Not
very core. I'm starting from basics. That's why you see I'm not jumped directly on ETL, but I need your good interaction. Okay. Yeah, tell me, is it possible for me to become a manager of both Delhi and Mumbai?
no, sir.
No, it is not possible, right? Okay. So
Yes,
what
sir.
I will do? So okay, we have Aditya and Shiva Sikaran. So Aditya and Shiva Sikaran, right now we have started. Okay, and so I am telling right now that why we need ETL project. Okay, so don't think that we have started anything. So just I am giving a scenario, and we are discussing that why ETL is required, and then we will jump into that what all are the components of ETL. Okay, you guys can hear me, Aditya and Shiva Sikaran.
Yes,
Can you hear?
yes, I
Yes.
can hear
Fine,
you.
perfect.
Tanvir.
Okay. So don't
Okay.
think that we have started. So just right now we have started and I'm showing a scenario first of all, and I'm trying to convince you or prove you that why any organization need ETL. Because if you're going to face interview, those who are trying to jump into some other job or they're trying to switch, so that this will be the first question for any freshers you will ask that, okay, why ETL? Okay. Then they will ask you the question that what ETL and all those things. Okay. So I'm a manager in Delhi. This Shopper Smart. I've opened a Shopper Smart, and in a Delhi location, these all are the departments and related to the products I am selling, articles. I'm a manager at Delhi. Okay, then my friend suggested me to start a similar shop in Mumbai as well because I'm making good profit. I thought, okay, this is a good idea. I opened a shop in Shopper Smart in Mumbai as well, and these all departments are there. But now my question is, I'm a manager in Delhi location. Is it possible for me to be a manager in Mumbai? You know, that is not possible because I cannot sit at both the location at the same time or anyone else. That's not possible, right? So what I have to do, guys? Tell me quickly. Very simple, yeah. I have to hire a manager, right? I will hire
But
a
Arjun,
manager. Suppose the manager name is Vinay. Okay, I have had Vinay, and I told that okay, Vinay, you have to take care of all the transactions or whatever. Like you are a manager in Mumbai. Okay, Vinay told, okay, fine, that's good. I will manage all these things. Okay. Suppose on a particular day, suppose take the example of 15th Jan. Try to understand this scenario very carefully. Nowadays, the interviewers are asking questions based on scenario based questions are coming. So you should know all these things. Okay. That's why I'm repeating this. Fine. So on 15th of Jan, suppose I have hired Vinay. Okay. So I'm in Delhi. So I have told to Vinay that okay, Vinay, you are in Mumbai location, but I wanted to know that on a particular day, what all are the transactions, right? I'm a owner of the Shopper Smart. So I wanted to know, I am interested in knowing that okay, on a particular day, what all are the transactions? Transactions in the sense what profit we have made. Okay, or what costs are incurred, how many staff we have, how much salary we have paid right now. Any particular manager, he will ask all these details. Okay. So 15th of Jan, I have a meeting with Vinay. Okay. I have scheduled a meeting with Vinay. I and Vinay are on a Zoom call. Okay. And I told to Vinay that, okay, Vinay, you are taking care of all these transactions at Mumbai location. So, but here I want all the details that how many articles sold, what are the total sales we have made, okay, and then what profit we have made, how many staff are there, how much salary you are paying, okay, how much maintenance charges you are paying, okay, and all those things. So Vinay told, okay, fine, Tanvir, That's fine. I will share you all those things on a daily basis. Okay, fine. So I told, okay, that's good. So on 15th of Jan, by end of day, it's like 9 p.m. They're closing the shop, and Vinay is taking 2 hours to do all the to consolidate all the transactions. And by 11 p.m. on a daily basis, he told me that okay, I will send you all the transactions. So on 15th Jan at 11 p.m., he has sent me all the transactions. That Tanvir, okay, this much amount, these all articles we have sold, and this is the cost and all those things, all the details. Okay, I told okay, fine, that's good. Everything was running perfectly. Mumbai location again, our shop are doing perfect. We are getting good. We are making good profit. Okay. Then again, that friend, okay, he came to me, okay, and he told me that okay, Tanvir, your shop you have opened in Delhi, it is running well. Mumbai as well, it is running well. Why you're not thinking to open this in Kolkata as well? I told okay, that's a good idea. Okay, very good idea. So I thought okay, let's start Kolkata as well. Let's expand the business. So similar thing, all these departments items I have kept in Kolkata shop as well. Okay. Now, is it possible for me or Vinay to take care of all the transactions of Kolkata? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Oh,
No.
No. So no. So what I have to do?
You have to arrange another person
Right,
as
I have to
manager.
hire another manager. So suppose I have hired Imran. Okay, so now Imran is the manager of Kolkata. Okay, similarly I have scheduled, suppose 15th 16th of Jan, suppose this has happened, and I do understand this is not possible that one day I'm opening shop in Mumbai and Kolkata, all those things. Just assume this scenario. Okay, on 16th of Jan, similarly I have scheduled a meeting with Imran. Okay, and I told Imran that Imran, all these things are there. I want to know the transactions. What all transactions has happened at this Kolkata location? Imran told, okay, fine, Tanvir. I will. I used to close shop by 9 p.m. and by 11 or 12, I will share all the details with you on a daily basis. I told, okay, fine, okay, fine. Everything looks good. Now, my question to you guys. Now, listen to my question very carefully. The first scenario, I was having shop at only one location, Delhi location. Okay, I was having some transactions. I was processing that transaction. Processing that transaction means I was calculating how much profit I have made, what are the costs and all those things. Okay, how much taxes I have paid, what are the maintenance charges, how much salary I have made, right? I have to do all those calculations. I think you all agree, right? Then I have started my shop at Mumbai. Now Vinay is also sending me all the transaction details. Okay, now stick to this first scenario and this second scenario. Now tell me, in the first scenario, I have shop at only Delhi location. In the second scenario, I have shop in Delhi and Mumbai both. Okay. Now tell me which one is more complicated now, the scenario one or the scenario two?
two.
Two. Why?
Mm,
Why scenario two is more complicated? Guys, this is very simple. I know you all know the
Because,
answer, but you're not responding. Please,
because
please
he's
make the
not
session
the
interactive. Yeah. Why scenario
because
two is more complicated?
he's not the owner of the shop.
Uh, newly open, no?
Newly open. Okay.
Oh, you don't know the
Okay. Yeah, that's also correct. He's a newly open and Vinay will take some time to understand the process. Okay. Any other thought, guys? Any other thought? Why you think that when I open shop in Delhi and Mumbai, two locations, so now I'll be more involved, I'll be more engaged, I'll be having a lot of transactions. Why? Think and tell me. See, if I have shop only in Delhi, okay, I have shop only in Delhi, so I'll be having only transactions related to Delhi only. I have to process transactions related to Delhi only, right? I have to calculate the cost related to Delhi location only. But now I have opened shop in Mumbai as well. So now I am getting transaction from two sources, one from Delhi, one from Mumbai. So now at the end of the day, I have to process the transactions of both the locations. That's why this will become more complicated for me, right? Suppose right now you are attending ETL session, okay, and maybe like you have planned for Python as well, and in the evening at 7 to 8 or some other time you are attending Python session as well. So that will be more means complicated, or you'll be more engaging in that way, because now you have two sessions or two trainings to attend, right? So similarly here I'll be more engaged. I'll be getting a lot of transactions. I have to do a lot of calculations. Okay. Similarly, third scenario, I opened a shop in Kolkata. So now I have shop at three locations, guys, right? In Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata, right? So now tell me, This third scenario is more complicated than second or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Why? What is the reason? Who will tell me?
Transaction of three sources.
Perfect. Very good. Now I am getting data from three sources, right? In scenario
Yes.
3, getting data or transaction. Okay, transaction means your sale and all those information. Transaction from three sources. So that would be more means I cannot tell complicated, but more engaging for me, right? I have to be more involved in this. Okay. Similarly, suppose I started in Hyderabad. Okay. Then I started in Bangalore. Okay. You can understand that will become more engaging for me. I have to spend good amount of time in processing all these transactions. Okay. Now, then I met a person. Just a minute. Okay, so I have now shop at all these 5 locations we got. No? Okay, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore. And suppose then we have started in some other places as well, maybe Chennai or Goa or some other places. Okay, so why I'm showing you the main agenda, the main purpose of showing all these things is when you're expanding your business. Okay, when you are expanding your business, that business can be any business, guys. I've taken a very simple example of Shopper Smart. Okay, that can be any like restaurant, that can be any other software industry or whatever it may be. Okay, so you know that if you're expanding your business, your transactions will also increase. You all agree or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 If you're expanding your
Yes,
business, it's a
yes.
common sense, you will be having more transactions, correct? Now you have to process more transaction. Now process means if you want to know the profit, what profit I have made. Suppose today I want to know that okay, total how much profit I have made. So what I will do, I will contact the manager of Mumbai. Then I will ask him that okay, send me the transaction. Then I will contact Kolkata manager Imran, and I will tell him that okay, Imran, tell me the total transaction. Similarly at Hyderabad and Bangalore, okay, they all will send me the transaction details, suppose in an Excel sheet. Then from Excel sheet for each and every location, I will calculate profit. I will apply the formula for profit, right? A total sales minus total cost price minus total maintenance and all those things, formula, whatever it may be. So you can understand that is processing, because every business owner, the main agenda is he wants to understand that how their business is performing. They are making profit or not. Okay, and accordingly they want to change the policy, right? You know, like take the example of any e-commerce site, Flipkart, Amazon, or any other site. You will see that at every moment, that after 1 hour, 2 hours, something like that, they will change their offers. Okay, why? Because they are checking with the competitors, they are understanding the market behavior, and accordingly they are changing their offers as well, right? So that's what you have to understand, your business, how your business is performing, and accordingly you have to change your rules and regulations, your protocols, your policies. Okay, so because nowadays you know that the market is very competitive. If you will not understand your business, if you will not understand the test of your customers, so you will be lagging. Okay, suppose take the example of a sports. So sports item in Hyderabad and maybe in Delhi, okay, they are more inclined towards a sport, but in Bangalore, they are more inclined towards software and all those things. Okay, so you have to understand that at which place the people, what is their test. Okay, suppose in Delhi, food and beverages, you have started selling samosa. Take the example, okay, because samosa is a very common snacks in Delhi. Okay, but maybe in Hyderabad, biryani is the most common. Okay, fine. Now instead of selling biryani in Hyderabad, you are selling samosa. Suppose you are not selling biryani, you are selling samosa, and you're continuing selling this. Okay, and your competitor who is in Hyderabad, he got an idea that okay, people of Hyderabad, they like biryani more, so they started selling biryani. Now tell me, who will be in profit, you or your competitor?
Competitor.
Your competitor, because he is selling biryani, because he knows that the biryani is a very famous dish in Hyderabad, right? Similarly in Delhi, samosa is people prefer samosa more. I'm just taking an example, guys. Nowadays, biryani everywhere, everyone is eating biryani. That's a different thing. I'm just trying to make you understand. So that's why you have to understand your customer, their needs, what they want, their demand. Like in Kolkata, sweets. Everyone, they are very fond of sweets, right? So you have to add this in food and beverages in Kolkata. So to run any business or to make good profit, you have to understand first of all your customer base. Okay, and the second is you have to understand that how your business is performing. Okay, are you making profit or not? In which department, in which segment you are losing money? Suppose take the example of Delhi. Okay, I started here in Delhi. Okay, in elect suppose this is the lockdown times. Okay, so very few people they are playing sports and all those things. Okay, and take an example that in a sports item we are making a loss of 10 percentage. Okay, that's why I have mentioned this is a minus 10%. We are making a loss of 10 percentage. Okay, but in Delhi the overall percentage, suppose yesterday it was 50 percentage. Okay, and then next day it became 80 percentage. Okay, so if I'm a manager here, I will think that okay, yesterday it was 50 percentage, today is 80 percentage, so I'll be more than happy, right? That okay, the profit has increased. But if I'm not checking the profit of each and every department, how I will come to know that in sports I'm making a loss of 10 percentage? I will just, if I will look into this number only, I will think that okay, everything is perfect. Okay, but you should know that each and every department how my business is performing, because in here in sports you can see that I'm making a loss of 10%. Then I should think that okay, why I'm making a loss of 10%. Okay, maybe after that I have to start some giving some discounts or some other offers so that people should buy more and more sports items. But if you think that okay, if I will concentrate only on these two numbers, okay, yesterday it was 50 percentage, now it is 80 percentage, okay, my business is performing very well, don't concentrate on this. So that's not a good strategy, that's not a good business strategy. That's why you should be having a very what I can say, that you should concentrate, you should give importance on each and every department, right? Then only you can understand that how each and every department is performing. Okay, so this is where ETL comes into picture. It is like you are extracting data from each and every source. So that will help you to understand how your business is performing, in which department you are making profit, or in which department you are not making profit. Then you should make a strategy that what I should do so that I should increase the profit in this particular department. Okay, so guys, from this scenario, what I wanted to make you understand is for any business to run, okay, they have to understand their business, each and every department, whether they are making profit or not. Okay, and if they are making a loss, so what I should do, what new strategy we should include so that we should start making profit. Okay, to solve all these problems, so right now I have shown you that I have a shop at Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and suppose I started in Chennai as well. Okay, so now I am running the shop at 6 locations. So now it will become very complicated for me to do the analysis of all these transactions of this 6 different sources on a daily basis. Okay, then I met a friend. Okay, his name is suppose Sandeep. Sandeep told me that okay, Tanvi, do one thing. Okay, hire a technical guy. Okay, tech guy. Okay, what he will do for you is you don't have to bother, you don't have to collect a report from each and every manager that daily you are getting data from Mumbai manager Vinay. Vinay is sending you data in Excel sheet. From Excel, you are consolidating all the data, and then you are extracting, you're applying your formula, then you are calculating profit, loss, or whatever it may be. Then you are moving to the data which is sent by Imran from Kolkata manager. Okay, and then from Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. That's very complicated, and maybe like sometime you can do some manual errors as well. So Sandeep told me that I know a person, okay, he's a technical guy, okay, and suppose his name is Irfan, okay. What he can do for you is you don't have to do anything, Tanvir. You contact Irfan, you hire him. So he is having some mechanism, okay, he's very good technical guy, he's having very good understanding of the software field. What he will do, so what all data is sent by all these managers at Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, or Chennai, what he will do, he will collect the data, he will process it, and he will store it in a database or data warehouse, wherever it may be. And then finally, he will give you a report. On that report, you can see the total profit what you have made. okay, or total loss, okay, or increase in profit or decrease in profit, total maintenance charges, okay, total salary paid, okay, all this and many other informations, KPIs you can get, okay. So what do you think? What should I tell to Sandeep, that this is a great idea or not? What do you think, guys? Or shall I go ahead with that? No, no, Sandeep, I don't want to hire Irfan. I will go with this method only. I will contact each and every manager. I will get the data in Excel sheet. I will process it. Tell me which scenario is better for me. Which one should I go for?
Profit suggestion.
Second one.
Second one. So I should hire Irfan?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Then how that will be, then how that will help me? How I'll get benefited out of that? First thing is my job will become very easy, of course, right? I don't have to contact Vinay, Imran and all those places and they will send me the data. I have to consolidate, nothing I have to do, right? That's the one thing I understand. My job will be simple. Apart from that, what do you think? What other benefits I'll be getting if I'm going to hire Irfan? And if you will automate all these things, everything will automate, then what other benefit I'm getting? Think and tell me, guys.
We'll
Easy
concentrate
to
on
make decision.
develop.
Easy to make decision, perfect. Quickly I can make decision, okay, because nowadays, you know, like we are living in an agile area, competitive area, okay. Suppose take the example of Flipkart and Amazon, okay. Suppose Flipkart, they have announced that they're giving 20% discount on all the items, and after 2 hours then Amazon is announcing that I will give 10%, 20% discount on all the items. So who will get more benefit, Flipkart or Amazon? Of course, Flipkart, because they have
Yes.
right now they have announced that they will give 20%. But then Amazon saw that okay, Flipkart is giving 20% discount. All my customers are moving to Flipkart. So then after 2 hours, suppose it is 7:30 now. So at 9:30, they're announcing that we will also give 20% discount. But they are lagging by 2 hours. So in these 2 hours, Flipkart will make good profit. So that's why here, if you have hired Irfan, okay, so quickly he will do all these things because he has automated the process, and quickly you can see the total profit,
Your
total
voice is
loss, and all
breaking.
this. My voice is breaking. Still, it is breaking. Hello, breaking for everyone.
Oh,
No, sir.
No, it's clear.
Oh, okay, okay. So I will request. Yeah, I'm not sure for whom it was breaking. Can you please check your connection because it is good for others and they are able to hear me. You guys can hear me, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
fine now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so guys, that's what. First of all, you should know why ETL, and this is the very common questions interviewers are asking these days. Okay, so this is the need. You don't have to bother about all the transactions. Everything will be automated. First thing. Second thing, quickly you can get the information about total profit, total loss, increase in profit, decrease in profit, or whatever it may be. Many other factors are there. You can get it. Okay, don't have to bother, and Irfan will give you all these informations in a very dashing report. Okay, I will show you reports and all those things, guys. Okay, from that report you can get all these informations. Okay, so this is the need that we go for any ETL project. That's the main purpose. Okay, is that clear? Any question till now?
No.
Clear, sir.
Clear? So guys, this is the basic need for any ETL project in any project or any organization. Okay, now coming to my scenario, I will share your practical experience. Okay, once I was working in a finance project. So what happens now in that finance project, they were having business in around 8 to 10 different places, okay, around the world. So what was happening is they have hired a manager. It was like a portfolio manager. So what he used to do is they will get the data from all the 10 different sources in an Excel sheet, and in Excel sheet using the different Excel formulas and the VBS, they are doing all the calculations. Okay, and that was becoming very hectic. So then they started a ETL project and they are given a requirement to us. Now try to understand from here, okay? They have given the requirement to us that on a daily basis, you have to get data from all these 10 sources, okay? Load the data in a data warehouse, and we want some information that tell me total how much profit we have made, okay? And in which sector we have made, okay, in which region we have made, what is the increase in profit, decrease in profit, and many other things. So what we have done is we have connected to the different sources. We are getting data. I will show you all those things. So how to connect, how to extract data, how to load data, and all those things. Don't bother about all those things, because when I was starting this session, I have received many questions that Tanvir, you will telling this or not, that is practical or not, theoretical only. No, everything will be practical. I will try to show you as much practical as possible. Okay, so just I need your patience level. That's all. Okay. So what we have done is we are getting data from multiple sources. We have loaded in a data warehouse. We have applied some formula what the business wants. Then finally we have shown the numbers, total profit, total loss, or whatever it may be on the report. Everything was perfect. So this is an ideal ETL project. Okay. Now coming to the slide. The first thing is why ETL. Okay. The first option I have mentioned here is legacy system to new system. Okay. Try to understand this. What is this legacy system to new system? Sometimes what happens, no, that you might have seen people used to renovate their homes, right? Their forefathers had built a home, okay, suppose 60 to 70 years back, okay, and then thought that okay, now we should change the home, so they have totally demolished it, okay, and then as per the new structure, new design, they are building it, right? It happened, no? Similarly, in data warehouse or database world, sometimes what happens, the business they have data but in some legacy system, old system, okay, which is too slow, or maybe the performance is not good, okay, and the transactions level are very slow, and all those things are there. So they want that, okay, we want to move from this system to another system. Now the very good example nowadays are like, that everyone is moving on cloud. Why they're moving on cloud, I don't want to go on all those details, but every business they wants to move on cloud. So that is the one reason when you want to move your data from one system to another system, okay, from one database to another data warehouse, or from one platform to another platform, there might be any reason, okay. So in that case, again, this ETL project will come into picture, and this is known as data migration project. Data migration project, because they want to move data from one platform to another platform, okay. Second thing is business sense. This is what I have mentioned right now, okay. Business sense means to understand how my business is performing. So that is data. You all might have heard the data is the new oil. Data is the new oil. All the job profile, data analytics, data scientist, okay, all those things. Why these all jobs came into picture in for the last 5 to 10 years? Because they all know that if you have to perform your business perfectly, okay, then you should know how your business is performing. You should know where your business is going, right? You should understand the taste of your customers, okay. Now take a very simple example of YouTube, okay. Tell me, I'm asking you a question. The video suggestions what I'm getting on YouTube, do you think the same suggestions you are getting on YouTube?
No.
No.
No, right? No. Why? Because the internal engine of YouTube, that is the recommendation engine, what it is doing, it is at an understanding based on my test, that what kind of videos I saw. Okay. Suppose if I am saying political videos, okay, then they will suggest me only political videos. Okay. You all have observed this, I know. If you are interested in something like sports, so the YouTube will suggest you a sports video. If someone is interested in movies, they will suggest you movies only, okay. So how it is happening? Suppose if I am interested in politics, but YouTube is only suggesting me sports video, so slowly I will lose interest. So that's what the YouTube, they are trying to understand the taste of the individual customer, and accordingly they are giving you suggestions, okay. That's one example. Someone is speaking, guys, can you please go on mute? Okay. Now the second example is, uh, take the example of something like, if you have shopped on Flipkart, you have bought a laptop. Then once you have purchased laptop, no, you will see at the bottom they will show you that similar customer, they have bought mouse, okay, or they will show you that they have bought some other thing, laptop bag or some other things like that. Have you noticed this, anyone?
Yes.
Correct. So how it is happening, they are trying to understand the taste of their customers, similar customer what they have purchased, so they are suggesting you that maybe you will purchase the same thing, maybe you are in need of that, but you don't know right now, okay. So guys, from all these things, all these scenarios what I have told you, the main purpose what I want to tell you is, for any business, For any business to stay in market these days, they have to understand the data, okay, how their business is performing. They have to understand each and every transactions. If they're not understanding it, they will lag behind. Okay, and this ETL, data scientists, data analytics, and all these things, they are doing nothing but they are processing those data, and they are giving you as useful information that okay, you should do this so that your business will make more profit. This is the main agenda of ETL. So that's what I mentioned, business sense. Your ETL project will give you a business sense, how your business is performing, and accordingly you should make some new policies. Data quality, yeah, data quality is also very important. Suppose you have got a data. I will give you an example. Suppose here, okay, just a minute. Yeah, so here I'm a manager here, okay, in cosmetics. Suppose this is a profit. So in cosmetics, I have made a profit of rupees 100. Take example, 150, 300, 200. Okay, and electronics item, it is missed. Okay, I'm not mentioned the profit. So do you think this is total correct information, or I'm missing something?
Missing.
I'm missing the profit information of electronic item, right? And at the end of the day, if I'm telling you that my total profit is 750 rupees, if you add all these things, it will come to 750. I'm telling the total profit today I made 750. Do you think this is correct information?
No. No.
This is not correct information, right? Why? Because I have missed the profit of electronics item, correct? So that's why the quality of data is also very important. Suppose Vinay is a manager at Mumbai, okay, and take the similar example. He has given me all this information that okay, Tanveer, we have made profit in all this, like 100 in cosmetics and all these things, okay. And electronics items, actual profit was rupees, suppose 50, okay, and by mistake he has mentioned 500. So what will happen, guys? What do you think? What will happen? 50 was the actual profit in electronics item, but he has mentioned 500. So is this the correct information?
No.
That is not correct information, right? So again, the quality of data is also very important. The data what you're getting is of correct quality or not. Okay, so that's what I have mentioned, that here data quality is also very correct. So this is the place where ETL testers come into picture. They have to validate, they have to test the data quality is correct or not. That's what all things we will see down the line, that what all test cases you have to write, how you have to test, how you have to check the data quality in each and every layer, starting from source file, staging layer, integration layer, access layer, what all layers we have, all those things we will discuss. Okay, then last is fourth is meaningful information. This is very important, that from ETL project you can get meaningful information about your business, okay, how your business is performing. And the last is future decisions. If you have good information about your business, then you can make some future decisions. You can take some decisions, like what I have told you here, that suppose in Delhi the sports item, it is making loss of 10%. If I don't know that in sports I'm making loss of 10%, then maybe next day this loss can increase, it can become 30%, and I am not aware of this, right? But immediately if I will come to know, okay, suppose Sandeep will tell me he has done some analytics and the report, it will show me that okay, Tanveer, in Delhi sports you are making a loss of 10%, then immediately I will make some business decision. What I will do, I will announce some discount. Okay, in a sports item, if you're purchasing, we'll give you a discount of 50%. You have seen that this happens, no? Sometimes they will give you a discount of 70%, 80%, and all those things. So maybe like in the month of February and March, you will see that in this sweater, jackets, and all those items, no, they will start giving discount, heavy discount, 70%, 80%, buy one get two, something like that, right? So that is the business strategy, okay, you have to make, and that will come only when you are analyzing your business. And how you can analyze your business? You should process your data. Okay, so any question, guys, so far? Have you understood that why ETL is required? Did you got any idea? Any questions?
Yes, sir.
No questions? Okay,
No, sir.
fine. So this was all about ETL, that why we need ETL. So down the line, when I will start teaching you what is ETL and all those things, so this concept will become more concrete in your mind. So this is just a flavor, the test I have given you, that you should know first of all that why you need ETL project. This is the main purpose of any ETL project. Okay, perfect. After this, different sources of data. Okay, let's try to understand what is this. Then you started working in ETL project. Okay, first of all, suppose that take the example of this guy, I think Sandeep. I have hired Sandeep. Okay, now Sandeep is working in my organization and he has told me that, okay, Tanvir, you don't have to bother about all those transactions. I will automate everything. Okay, on a daily basis, you will get data from all these sources and we will process it. And then finally, I will show you these informations on a report. Okay, I am very happy that, okay, Sandeep will ease my job. Okay, now, what is the first question Sandeep will ask me? What do you think? What is the first question Sandeep will ask me? It is not like that. No, Sandeep will start working. He will ask for some requirements, right? So what is the first question he will ask me? Come on, guys, think and tell me. What should be the first question?
Data.
Data. So what information about data he will ask? Sorry?
Daily transaction. Daily transaction.
Daily transaction. Okay.
Historical data. Historical data.
Historical data. Before that, you are correct. Historical data, but before that, what question he will ask?
Exact details of Mumbai, Kolkata.
In which format? Data
Which
in which
format?
format?
Okay. Before that,
Fresh
you all
data.
fresh data. Okay. See, you all are correct. You all have told the right answer. But what I'm asking is the very first question what he will ask. So the first question what he will ask to me is that, okay, Tanvir, first of all, tell me at how many locations you have your shopper smart. Correct, no? In how many locations you have your shopper smart? So I will tell I have in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, and maybe in Chennai. Okay. So how many locations? 2, 3, 4, 5 locations, no? Oh, Bangalore as well. Okay. So I will tell him that, okay, I have my shop at 6 locations. So when you are going to work in any ETL project, your first question should be that from how many sources I'll be getting data. So in this case, how many sources we have? 6 sources, right? From 6 sources, we are getting data. From Delhi shop, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai, I'll be getting data. So in our case, we are getting data from 6 sources. So for any ETL project, this is the first rule. You should know how many sources you have. So that is what I have mentioned here in this slide, that gather data sources or data acquisition. Okay. So when you start any project, you'll be having a call with the business stakeholders or the business analyst. Okay. So that will be a very first call, and that is known as requirement gathering or requirement analysis call for any IT project. Okay. So the first thing is you will ask what is the requirement, right? What is the requirement? So in the requirement gathering, there should be a first question that how many data sources you have, or from how many sources you are getting data. Okay, is that clear? Any question on that? Any confusion? Those who have worked on any ETL project, they might be correlating this. Okay, any question, guys, on that?
No, sir.
No question. Next is nature of data. Any idea what is this nature of data? Don't think that I'm telling right or wrong answer, guys. Just whatever it comes to your mind, please share. What do you mean by nature of data?
It could mean that the data belongs to which industry.
Which
What kind of data? We are
which
looking at data for what kind of companies, maybe retail or telecom.
that is also correct, because suppose if you're working in any MNCs, maybe like Infosys, TCS, or Cognizant, so they're service-based companies. They used to cater data from different domains, life sciences, health, and insurance, finance, and the energy sector. So you should know. Perfect. But you are already working in a project, so you might be knowing that I am in finance domain or I am in healthcare, life sciences. Okay, so that is very much clear, because I've hired a Sandeep, and in the very beginning I told him that, okay, we are gathering this data for a shopper smart. So he will understand that, okay, this is for retail domain. Correct, no? You will understand it. And this is a retail domain. What next? What next, guys? Apply your brain. See, nature of data. Okay, nature of data means he will ask me. I will give you example. He will ask me that, okay, Tanvi, 6 sources is fine, that you have your shoppers marked at these 6 different locations: Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. That is fine. I understood it. Now tell me the data what you're getting. That is what kind of data? What kind of data in the sense that is structured, or okay, leave that structure and structure right now. Means that those data are you are getting in which format? Okay, are you getting those data in Excel file, or you're getting those data in .csv format, or you're getting in .txt format, or you're getting in .dat format, or you're getting in some other server? Okay, so these questions he will ask, because Sandeep cannot go at each and every location, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and he will get the data. So what he will do, he will connect with the managers. Suppose Vinay is a manager at Mumbai. Okay, he will tell to Vinay that, okay, Vinay, at 10 p.m. or whatever time you are comfortable, send me the data. Okay, so now Sandeep and Vinay, they will communicate. Vinay will tell that, okay, I will send you data in Excel format, maybe. Okay, so what Vinay will do, he will consolidate all the data and he will keep it in Excel sheet, and I will share with Sandeep, right? So you should ask the manager. Sandeep will ask the manager of each and every location that in which format you will send the data. So Vinay will tell that I will send you data in Excel format. Suppose Imran will say that, okay, I will send you data in .csv format. Okay, similarly in Hyderabad and Bangalore and Chennai. So the second question is that in which format you are going to give me the data. Any question on this? You have many other formats as well. You have that XML format. We'll discuss all these things, guys. Okay, don't think right now that what Tanvir has mentioned, server, dot, and all these things. Okay, we have many other formats. We'll get data in all these formats. Okay, that's the one thing. But nowadays, suppose if I want to share something, in which format we are sharing?
In Excel format mostly.
Excel format. Suppose I want to share something. If I want to share this hands-on session after this class, I will share in that WhatsApp, right? And then I will share this recording as well. Correct? No? So this recording and this hands-on sheet. So these two are the format in which I'll be sharing this session content to you guys, right? So that is what, because I think many of you have asked this question as well, that Tanvi, you'll be sharing recording sessions or not, you'll be sharing this hands-on practice sheet or not. So that's correct question you have asked. Similarly, Sandeep will ask this question that, okay, in which format he will send the data. So I will send that. So maybe someone will send data in Excel format, someone will send in .csv format, someone in .txt format, or whatever it may be. So that's what in any ETL project, the next question is about the nature of data or the format of data. Okay. Then you have organized, unorganized, and structured and unstructured data. Let's try to understand this structured and unstructured data. This is very important. So just very high level, I will tell you, because this is a very detailed topic. It will take some time to understand. So down the line, we will discuss more about this. But what is a structured or unstructured data? Anyone who knows this, what is a structured or unstructured data? Any idea? Anyone?
Like text file is the data in the Excel file, .csv file, flat file is the structured data, and the data in the form of images, audio file, video is a kind of unstructured data. I think so.
Perfect. You are correct. The example of what you have given is perfect. That's totally correct. Okay. But let me tell you from where this term is structured or unstructured came into picture. You all know about SQL, right? SQL. I think you all have heard about this and you all might have worked on this as well. Okay. What is the full form of SQL?
Structured query language.
Structured query language. You all are correct. Why this is known as a structured query language? What is the reason?
Because it is neatly organized into rows and columns, the data.
Okay, fine. Very good. Perfect. See, try to understand the concept. Okay. A structured data means the data which you, very simple example and very simple definition. I don't want to confuse you guys, so I'm giving a very simple definition right now. Structured data means all those data which you can store in a table format in rows or columns format. Okay, like here, suppose I am creating a student database. Okay, this is student ID, this is name, and this is marks. Okay, marks. Student ID 1, name is A, marks is 20. Student ID 2, name is B, marks is 40. Okay, now tell me, this data ID, name, and marks I have saved in table format or not? Correct. This is for this has been stored in table format. First thing, 1, A, and 20. Do they have relation? Yes or no? Do they have relation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they have relation. If I will tell you ID is 1, so you will understand that okay, the student name A, his ID is 1. If I will tell 20, you will understand that okay, the student ID 1 whose name is A has scored 20 marks. Correct? They have relation. So all those data which you can store in a table format. This is a table format. The table name is a student, right? And this ID, name, and marks are the columns. Fine. So all those data which you can store in a table format are known as structured data. Are known as structured data. Okay, and that's why the SQL language, it can only work on this data, and that's why the name is a structured query language, because the SQL language it only works on this kind of data. Now for the last 20 years you can see in WhatsApp, you on a daily basis you're getting a lot of audio files, video files, images. Do you think you can store that in a table format, your audio files, video files, or images? No, you cannot store that, right? That is why they are known as unstructured data. Is it clear? That is why they are known as unstructured data, because that cannot be stored in a table format, and SQL cannot handle those data. And that's why now you have a concept of NoSQL. I think you might have heard about this NoSQL or Hive SQL and all these things. Anyone who knows this, or at least have you heard of this?
Yes, heard about it.
Okay, fine. So that's why you have nowadays the concept of NoSQL. NoSQL stands for not only SQL. Okay. Okay, because your SQL can handle only a structured data. And what is a structured data? All those data which you can save or store in a table format in rows and column formats are known as structured data. SQL can handle only a structured data. It cannot handle unstructured data. Unstructured data are those data which you cannot save in a table format. The example, the very simple example is audio, video, images. Okay. Now, how to handle the unstructured data? Nowadays, suppose in YouTube, what the example I have shown you. So YouTube videos, they are structured or unstructured data?
The
Yes,
unstructured
guys,
data.
unstructured data, right? But and the YouTube, they are suggesting you the videos. So how they are suggesting it? It means they are processing it, correct?
Yes.
So to process it, do you think they can process using SQL language?
No.
No, they cannot process, because SQL can handle only a structured data. And that is why to process the unstructured data, that is audio, video, images, you have a technology like NoSQL, Hive SQL, your big data. I think you all have heard about big data, right? So this big data came because of this huge volume of unstructured data. Does that make sense? Have you understood anything? Or you want me to repeat, guys? Anyone who wants me to repeat? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay, at least you get some idea, no? Because don't think that this is completed now. Down the line, these topics will come again and again n number of times. Okay, that's why I thought that I will give you a flavor at least in the beginning. Okay, so that is why you should ask that, okay, what kind of data you are sending? Okay, suppose the manager at Chennai location, he will tell that, okay, Tanvir, okay, Sandeep is a technical guy. he has contacted the manager as Chennai, and suppose at Chennai the manager is Raghu. Okay, so Sandeep has contacted Raghu that Raghu, I am the new technical guy in this entire organization, and I will take care of data and processing of data. But I want data from you on a daily basis. So in which format you will send data? So suppose Raghu will tell that, okay, what I will do, I will make a video like recording what I am making. Okay, he will tell that I will do the recording and I will share with you. Okay, so if Raghu is sending the recordings, so what kind of data is that? A structured or unstructured data?
Unstructured data.
Unstructured data. Very good. Okay, fine. So that's what in any ETL project, what is the first question, guys? What is the first question you will ask? What was the first question? Sources. You will ask that how many sources you have, from how many sources you are getting data. What is the next question?
What format of data getting?
Yeah, in which format you will be giving us the data. Okay, or the data is structured or unstructured. So that is why first of all Sandeep will contact me that, okay Tanvir, how many locations you have data? I will tell, okay, 6 locations. Then Sandeep will contact with each and every manager. He will contact with Vinay, that Vinay, on a daily basis you are sending data in which format. Then he will connect with Imran and all those guys. Okay, any questions so far?
No, clear.
Clear. Okay. So now this is a typical process in ETL, very high level I am showing you. The first step is extract data from legacy system or any system or sources. The first thing is you have to get data from different sources. In our example, Sandeep will get data from the multiple sources, multiple locations. The next thing is cleanse the data to improve data quality. So after he will receive the data, so Sandeep will check that, okay, at each and every location, they have given us a profit or not. Suppose here, in Mumbai, Vinay forgot to give the profit of electronics item. So it is the responsibility of Sandeep to check that Vinay has shared the profit of each and every department or not. Okay, that's what Sandeep has to take care of data quality as well. Okay. So that is the data quality, and finally you are loading the data in a target database. After that, you will prepare reports on top of that. So this is a typical process which happens in an ETL project. These are the different layers which we'll discuss on the line. We have a staging, integration, and access layer. So through these layers, data will pass. Now the question is why you have multiple layers. So there are specific reasons for that, why we have multiple layers. We'll discuss all these things. Okay. So guys, this is the final schematic diagram of any ETL process. So these 3 boxes in blue, you can see these are the different sources. So first of all, you have to understand your sources. Then second is you have to extract data from those different sources. Okay, and then you have to keep in a staging area. This is nothing but a table. Okay, here you have to dump the data, and after that you will apply some formula, some calculations. Okay, and then you will load that in data warehouse, and then you will show finally as a report. This is what I have taught you today. So any question on this process, please ask me. Any question in general? Any question, guys? Anything you want to discuss? Okay, so it's almost 8:02, and on a daily basis we're taking session from 7 to 8 only. This is the timing. Okay, and generally I keep first session as a demo session. Okay, and then those who are interested, I will add them to the final batch. I will share the recordings as well with you. Okay, you can go through that, and then you can connect with me if any clarification is needed. Okay, so that's all for today. Let's connect tomorrow again at the same time. Meanwhile, any feedback anyone who wants to share, positive or negative, whatever it may be. Who wants to go first? Any feedback, guys?
I want to go first.
Yeah, sure. Please tell me.
I joined in the last 15 minutes only, but I really understood each and everything, even though I started late.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks a
So
lot.
I'd say your teaching style is, mashallah, very good.
Oh, okay, thank you. So I can see your name is admin, but I don't know what is your exact name.
My name is Irfan.
Oh, Irfan. Okay. Thanks, Irfan. Okay, anyone else who wants to share? I'm not bothered about positive, whatever it may be, like negative feedback, anything that Tanvir, okay, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting something different, or whatever it may be, because that will help me to plan the session, guys. Okay. Okay. If you don't have any, or else if you want to, yeah, Siraj.
Just I also understand very much clear.
Oh, okay, okay, fine. You understood it. Okay, fine. So hopefully you'll be having a fruitful journey experience ahead. Okay, so few questions which I received like from generic perspective is that Tanvir, the sessions will be theoretical. No, this will not be totally theoretical. This is a mix of that. I will try to explain all the concepts from the practical experiences what I have. Okay, all the testing strategies, test validation cases, what you have to do, all those things will be there. But I will not restrict only to the ATL because you should know data warehouse architecture a little bit as well. Okay, so we have close to 146 slides you can see. Okay, so I will try to cover all those things. So how to load data, schedule data, okay, many other things are there. So in your you can see that this is a Microsoft SQL Server instance, how to extract data from a file, what are validations you have to do. We'll discuss all these things. Okay, so if you don't have any other questions, any feedback, you can
I
connect
have
with.
one question. Tanvir
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
What tool are we going to use for transforming the data, for doing the
okay, so
activity?
generally Informatica is used in most of the projects, but Informatica is a costly tool, so the most of the projects now they're moving on the Python framework that is open source. So we will discuss all those things down the line. And as far as tool is concerned, I will show you that how you can work on control M. Okay, and then your putty WinZip applications, so Informatica, what all testings you have to do in Informatica platform, and then report testing, OBI testing, Power BI, how you are performing, and all those things. Okay.
So are we going to have hands-on on Informatica tool? If yes,
See,
then we will.
yeah, hands-on on Informatica is not possible. The reason is that is a licensed tool. Okay. But I will show you that from a testing perspective, what all validations you are supposed to do. Okay, what is Power Center Designer, workflow monitor, and all those things, and mappings, how the validations you have to do. I will show you all those things.
Okay.
Okay, just I need some good patience level from you guys. Okay, and generally I plan this session for 2 weeks, but if the interaction is very good, if you're asking good amount of questions, that is what I'm expecting from you guys, so maybe it can go for 3 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, any other question or feedback? Okay, if no question, please drop me a note on WhatsApp, or you can connect with me at any time if you need any clarification. I provide on job support as well. If you're working on a particular project, real life project, if you're getting a struck, you can connect with me, but don't share the screen. Okay, because you know that are the confidential data of your organization. Don't share the screen. You can connect with me. You can ask the question that, okay, Tanvir, I'm getting a stuck here, how to solve this, how to write SQL queries, or whatever it may be. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you. Thanks for your time. We will connect tomorrow at the same time. 7. Okay, take
Thank you
care.
very
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Okay, thank you.